fellow Hot Wheels collectors. Random assortment and build up of finds. I've been going around various car boot sales, charity shops and finding stuff, so let's get started. First of all, we have this cool Super Kings SRN6 hovercraft. Now, this is actually quite nice. I actually went to an antique shop and saw another one of these for £6.50. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but the stickers are all complete. Here's the other great thing. It's sort of a more bigger version of the Roller-Matics from Matchbox. Because this wheel here, which my finger is on, this one here, as you turn it, the propeller and the little antenna aerial thingy on top spin round. Sort of cool. It's quite cool, that. Yet another Super Kings Londoner bus, or no, just an unknown bus, but with Nestlé's Milky Way bar on it. For USA people, Milky Bar is basically a small slab of chocolate, of white chocolate about that big. And it has some cowboy kid that sort of like was popular back in the 70s as a real human kid, but is now sort of like basically animated or a cartoon type thing. Next we have this Majoretti Digger, which unfortunately has got a bit of a wheel problem, but it's one that I didn't have, so I'll have it. Oh, excuse me. That's basically the function of it. Yeah, it's unfortunate the wheel's a little bit damaged, but still nice to have, still a cool item. Next, one from my childhood, but I managed to find both of them. It's the Matchbox Ford RS200 in both colours. I had two of the blue ones, but I never saw the white one, so I'm really happy to get both of these. They're actually quite hard to find, these. I know I had two of the blue ones, but unfortunately they're long since gone. Still, very cool to find. Next we have the only one that I was missing out of the collection. I may have mentioned this ages ago, of Batman stuff. It's the Golden Arrow Mr. Freeze. I didn't have this one. I had all the others, Penguin, Joker, Batman, Catwoman, but I didn't have Mr. Freeze, the Golden Arrow, but I now have it. I think this is like the 8th or 9th Golden Arrow I've got as well. Very popular casting. Not 100% on this one, but the cool Radio Flyer wagon in blue. I think I have the red version. I wasn't 100% sure, so I thought I'll buy it anyway, and in which case, if I have already got it, I can easily trade it, but I think I do only have the red version. So it's good to have the blue version. Next we have this cool Volkswagen 1600 TL, or the Carmen Gia, I think they're commonly known as. This is a more popular Volkswagen nowadays because everybody's got bored of doing bugs and buses and vans and stuff, so they've decided to go for the other VWs that made. I've never seen one of these. They look pretty cool. It's quite a nice model. Only slight missing bit of damage on the front end there. One of the lights is missing, but still nice. Very popular, or very rare model that I haven't seen for a while. It's 2004 Bedtime. This was the Cruise series. This is a real nice truck. It's actually probably one of the more better trucks. I'm surprised it didn't get a re-release, but it didn't. I mean, I suppose the word bedtime and kids buying it, that's probably its downfall. Still cool though. Next we have this cool low carbs, very flat model. Good track car, I think, because it has the track logo on it. Yep, track logo on the base. Sort of a basic model, one that I didn't have, so I thought, hey, I'll pick it up. Next we also have this rather cool super fast Atlantis, which is just basically a dumper truck, but from Matchbox. Cool dumping feature. All metal, no plastic other than the wheels. Cool little car, or little truck thing. Next, I don't think this is the 32 Ford delivery. I remember looking this up on South Texas Diecast. This could be a very rare one, like at least about $20–30, or it could be the little $3 to $4 one. Either way, it's still very cool, in great condition considering. So, one to definitely grab, and a very nice one indeed. Next we have this Majoretti BMW 325i. Fortunately the back suspension in it's gone, but the front one still works. Very basic tampos. Very cool tampos, but very basic. Again, doors open, which is extremely cool. And as you can see, the back end, I think the suspension did work at some stage, but now it's completely gone, whereas the front end works fine. That probably means it's been played with too much on the back. Next up is a really rare car. It's the Big Chill Snowmobile. I haven't got this version. I think I might have another version, but this is the only version I know I have. It's very cool. Forks only lift up to a certain way. I think this model was final run in about 2003, 2004, 5, somewhere thereabouts. I haven't seen it since. I know it did get a final run of it. I think the one I'm thinking of is the Big Tread one, the one that's the other one of that. Next we have Solar X, or 8, I think it's called. It's called SOL 8, I think, Sol 8. Cool model, has the opening rear end. Haven't seen this one for a while. No date or model on it, but still very cool car. One that I know is going to drive Benjamin Drake crazy. That's this Matchbox ELC school bus. This is probably about the best condition one that I've seen. I know they do a double-decker version of the London bus, but this one I haven't seen. Slight bit of damage on the front end there. One of the wings has gone, but green wheels, red base, very colourful tampos on either side. Top's pretty cool as well. They're quite hard to find, these. Let's just move that. Some carded stuff now that I managed to find. I haven't found any newer stuff, so I haven't seen any P case, Q case, or whatever case we're up to at 2015. However, I did find this International Long Card Error 67 Pontiac. I got this from Benjamin Drake, and then I found this in a Tesco's Express. Yep, very cool not to have front wheels. Next we have the cool one, which I absolutely love. The only real 2004 casting that is still going today. So I mean, it's been 11 years and it's still going. Not many models of 2004 survive. Next we have Muscle Tone. Love this casting. I think this was one of the first castings I actually liked, because it sort of like was very basic, it looked like a real car. Nice to have. Next we have the Batmobile, second colouring. I think I have the USA version of this on long card with the red and black stripes. This is the dark chrome colour with yellow stripes on. Very highly sought after, this one as well. Sadly it has got some package damage where they make the boxes too small and then slide them in, so it's got a bit of damage on the back end there. Carded finally, we have this Matchbox, I think it's the Ormond Street, which is basically a charity for sick kids or disability kids or child abuse or something like that. Still in its box. I paid £1 for this at an antique shop. Very surprised. I was expecting to pay at least £2 or £3, but only £1. I'll have that. Also as well, I managed to find some big rigs. But before we do that, let's have some little micro machines on here. I've got 2 of these. I have a dragster and whatever that one is. It's very cool. I don't usually find micro machines. I used to have a whole load when I was a child. I think most of them got thrown away or were broken. Either way, still nice. So first up we have this cool flatbed truck, which I was actually surprised to find. Okay, we have the flatbed truck, complete with truck. This is the Peterbilt one. This is the Peterbilt rig with low loader. Also as well, original FedEx or Federal Express containers, and they're proper shipping containers as well. You can tell because they've got the texture on the back there for shipping containers. So that's actually quite a nice item to find. I was really happy to find that. Also as well, the slots on the side I think are for a forklift. I'm not 100% on that. Maybe that one that sort of like I showed you in a couple of videos ago, the green one. Next we have this very cool, you may remember the fire brigade one I showed you ages ago. Well, here is the NASA version. Very, very cool indeed. Very nice indeed. Very nice rig. This thingy on the top is still intact and spins. That would have been broken off. Mind you, this whole plastic thing would have been broken off. It's another Peterbilt. That's pretty cool. So I've got 2 Peterbilts, different models though. And then finally, this one I'm going to have to ask help on, people. Red Cap Transport. I have never heard of that company, nor have I ever seen it. So it might be an old 80s, 90s company that's since been rebranded. Cool big rig on the front. I think this is the Kenworth, this one. Yeah, Kenworth. But either way, found all of these. Very happy to find them, because usually you'll find either the trailer or the rig, but not together. And they were quite cheap. I can't remember the price on them. But anyway, that is it for those, I think. Just looking around. Yep, that is officially it. Yep. Anyway, thanks for watching. Oh, no, it's not quite it, no. Good thing I spotted these. The other rare thing that you usually never find is sets of 3. Well, I have here the Kenworth Carbivore Racing Transporter, the AMX Pro Stocker, and the Chevy Van, all of which are the Dr. Pepper team set. These are extremely to find in sets of 3. Now, they did a whole load of soft cars. I think they did. I know there's Pepsi ones. There's also 7-Up. I think. Oh, excuse me. I think as well there's also Mountain Dew. I don't know if Coca-Cola are involved. If they were, that's probably going to be my rarest one, and I really want to find it. Anyway, they're in okay condition. Like I say, I had to do a bit of rummaging to find these, but I found the Chevy truck and I thought, oh, that's good. I then found the lorry and I thought, oh, hold on, there should be a car that goes with that. And then I found the car, buried, but still great to find all 3 of those. And now, officially, that is it. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.